Hey guys, I am ready to get these wheels moving for this evening. I did have to stop for an evening coffee. I did not have my coffee today, and usually that's totally fine. You know, you just go amongst the day and whatever. Well, I couldn't get the coffee off my mind, so I decided to stop. I said, let me make myself an exception today, and it is on point. It is exactly what I needed to help get these wheels to move. And so before we get started, the question is, what is a bad offer? For me, that's going to be anything that's backwards. And what I mean by that is the miles are higher than the pay. So for me, I like to stick within the $2 per mile ratio. I know some people will do $1 per mile, but for me, $2 per mile is where I stand. The minimum order that I will typically take is no less than $6. Yes, I've occasionally taken a $5 offer if, you know, the restaurant is usually quick and the miles are really low, but my minimum is $6. So let me know what your guys' dollar per mile ratio is and what your bottom number is for how much you'll accept an offer for. So for an example, to show what a backwards offer is for some of those newer drivers out there that may not know what I'm talking about, here's an offer that's $4.18 and the miles are 5.3 miles. So you got higher miles, 5.3, and they're paying you $4.18. That is backwards. You're driving further and the pay is low. So that is an absolute no for me. Another backwards offer would be, and now this one's really bad, 11.8 miles for $7.26. Again, the miles are 11.8 miles and they're going to pay you $7.26 to drive 11 miles plus. That's an absolute no. That one is completely backwards. Now here's another offer. I kind of talked about this before in one of my other videos. You're gonna get add-ons on top of the current order that you're on occasionally. This one is for $1.69 for 1.4 miles. Now I would not take this. Again, my minimum is $6. Yes, the miles are low, but not for $1.69. This order is at Taco Bell. Taco Bell sometimes can take forever. Who knows where you have to drop this order off? Maybe it's an apartment, maybe it's a house that's hard to find, maybe you have a long wait for the order. Is it worth $1.69 for the possible trouble that you're gonna run into? So that's another thing you take into consideration on all orders. I've gotten to know my restaurants really well, my area. I like to take lower miles. I like to stay within my vicinity. There's certain restaurants I don't like to pick up from because they have a history of not having the order ready, and sometimes they have you sitting there for 20-30 minutes. So I try to avoid those restaurants unless the pay is right for me to be able to sit there and wait 20-30 minutes. So here's an example of a really good offer. $9.09 for 1.6 miles. The miles are really low and the pay is higher. This order is definitely worth it. The miles are really low. You can get that order dropped off quick and get yourself another order and keep your wheels moving. An example of another good offer is $10.41 for 3.1 miles. Again, the pay's higher, the miles lower. Those are the type of orders that I look for. Again, my bottom dollar is $6 on an order. I like to take $2 per mile orders. So let me know what your criteria is for orders. And of course, if you're new, you do not have to take every order. You want to make sure that you're taking orders that are worth your time, that are reasonable. Again, you're driving your own vehicle. You're having to put gas in your own vehicle. You have a maintenance for your own vehicle. It's your time. So when you come out here, you want to make sure that you're making money. You also don't want to deliver in areas that make you feel uncomfortable, that are unsafe. So never ever put yourself in an unsafe situation. No amount of money is ever worth it. And if you ever find yourself in an unsafe situation while trying to make a delivery, you do not have to deliver the order. You need to reach out to support and they will assist you and unassign the order. Again, it's always better safe than sorry. So I hope that helps somebody out. We are going to get these apps turned on. I'm going to go ahead and turn on DoorDash, GrubHub, Ubereats, and Spark, and we're going to see who brings us the first order today. I just got my first order from Uber Eats for $10.68 for 1.2 miles. This is my kind of offer. I was actually in the parking lot, so I am here. They're usually pretty good. Order should be ready so we can get these wheels to moving. Yes, for Chelsea, and I see it's one of 3 bags. Does this count as a third? Okay, thank you.
So this, yeah.
Perfect, thank you. Order was ready. I have it. 1.2 miles, 3 minutes down the road. I did message a customer. I'm on my way. There was 2 bags and some drinks, so we are all good. Uber Eats orders dropped off. It was a house, easy to find, smooth drop off, except Uber Eats app likes to act up, and I have service in this area. I don't know what was going on. I took the picture, tried to submit it. Picture wouldn't go through, so you know, you hit the X and the picture's still in there. So I hit delivered again, same thing, just spinning, would not go through. Finally, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to close out of the app, go back in there. Of course, by the time I get back in there, the picture is gone. So I just left a note, left at door. On the way to that customer, Spark sent me an order for $24.49 for 8.8 miles. But this particular location is about 20 minutes away. So that was a no-go for me. And they ended up actually sending me that order back again. So then Uber Eats sent me another order while I was dropping off the customer's order for $8.96 for 2.8 miles. Another really good offer for Jack in the Box. I am here right now. I was trying to deal with that whole picture thing from the last drop off. Order should be ready. They're usually pretty good here. So we're gonna go in and hopefully it's waiting for me.
Hello.
Hi, I have a pickup for Tyler B with Uber Eats.
Okay, yeah, let me just pack that up.
Okay, thank you. Awesome.
First,
Cool, thank you, you too. I've got the Jack in the Box order. The order was ready. They just had to bag it up. Like I said, they're usually on top of it. I don't mind picking up from that Jack in the Box location. Customer is 5 minutes at 1.9 miles. They are in an apartment. All should go well, hopefully. So we're gonna go get this dropped off and see what else we can catch. Also, Spark did send me that order again. I've gotten it 3 times now, so nobody, one, must want it or be in that area, because like I said, it's a little bit further out. So we're gonna go get this order dropped off. Jack in the Box is dropped off and the apartment was easy to find. I am familiar with these apartments. Always super easy to find. The GPS takes me right to it. I just got to find the right entrance. So all went smooth there. On the way here, DoorDash sent me an order for $13, 9.6 miles. This particular order would have taken me into another city. I don't want to go out there and the miles is pushing it for me. So that was a decline. And then I had Spark send me some offers. None of them was what I was looking for. They're in another city, all 3 of them. The pay looks good, but again, they're in another city. I'd have to drive out there, and then I have the stated miles that I'd have to drive to go deliver those orders. So that was a no-go. And then I got a Little Caesars order from DoorDash, and I've mentioned it before. I don't get a lot of good ones from Little Caesars. $5.50 for 5.2 miles. That is an absolute no for me, and it is Friday night. I know I would be waiting for that order. So then Uber Eats wants to send me an order, $9.67 for 5.3 miles. was kind of hesitant on taking this. The miles are good, the pay is good. The only issue is it's sushi. We're gonna see, we're gonna go over there. I'm crossing my fingers the order is ready or close to being ready when I get there. Again, it's Friday night. It's probably a little bit busier, so we shall see, but the orders are coming in tonight, which I absolutely love, so we're gonna head there now. All right, guys, I am not at the sushi place. So I'm driving down the road. I'm not quite to the sushi place yet. And I always leave GrubHub on in the background because I don't get offers from them very often. Sometimes I'll forget that they're on and I'll be at home late night and it's going off all of a sudden because it's just so quiet. Anyways, I got an offer that I just couldn't refuse. $9.56 for 2.1 miles. Now the sushi order was for $9.67 for 5.3 miles, so higher miles. And like I said, the sushi may or may not be ready. So I made a decision and I decided to just go with the Burger King order because I was literally right here when it rang in. So I unassigned the Ubereats order. Hopefully it'll be ready when the next driver gets there. Anyway, so I'm pulling in to Burger King and guess what? There is a line at the drive-thru and the lobby is locked. It's kind of chaotic right now. Let me show you. We got cars confused of where to go. And yeah, so the line's moving, which is good. And I don't know what this car is doing. I hope they're not trying to cut because that will cause problems because there is other people behind me waiting too. So we shall see. A little chaotic, but what would you guys have done? You're on your way to an order. Like I said, I usually turn off my apps. I don't turn off GrubHub because I don't get offers ringing in. But what would you guys have done if a better offer came in, lower miles? Yes, the pay was around the same. I made a decision. I decided to go with this one. Like I said, sushi may or may not have been ready. Would you have stuck with the sushi order or would you have unassigned the sushi and went with the Burger King? I'm stuck in a drive-thru. Hopefully it'll get to moving. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm stuck on the Burger King. So we're gonna see how long it takes me to get through this drive-thru.
Where can I help you?
Yes, I just have a GrubHub pickup for Kristen T.
I'm sorry?
I have a GrubHub pickup for Kristen T.
Oh, a pickup?
Yes, for Kristen.
For Kristen something?
Yes, for GrubHub.
Okay, yes,
you said what?
I'm sorry?
You said what?
Just come through.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, guys. They must be really short-staffed because, you know, I've been here for probably a little over 10 minutes. Hi. Perfect. Awesome. And is this the Hershey's Sundae pie?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. You too. All right, got the order. It was done waiting there, thank goodness. Yeah, they must be really short-staffed and little over 10 minutes to get through the drive-thru. Could have been worse. There's still a line right there. You just never know though. You just never know. There's no way of telling that the lobby's closed or that there's a line. It's a decision I made. I probably could have had the sushi dropped off by now, but you never know what's going on over there either. Took the risk. We're gonna go get this order dropped off. I did message a customer letting them know what was going on, that the lobby was closed and that I was waiting in the drive-thru, and I'd message them when I'm on my way. So I'm gonna put their food in the hot bag and get these wheels to move. And let me hit got order leaving. Let's see how far they are. They shouldn't be too far. 6 minutes, 1.9 miles. So let's go get this dropped off and get these wheels back to moving. Orders dropped off. Another apartment. This is actually the apartment complex that I dropped the Jack in the Box off to earlier. So went smooth. GPS always takes me right to the building and the buildings are well marked. So I do not mind delivering to this apartment complex at all. It always goes smooth. So on the way here, I had my other apps on. DoorDash sent me a couple offers. The first one was for 9.9 miles for $10.25. Yes, the $10.25 is nice, but not the 9.9 miles. That was an absolutely not for me. It was just gonna take me further out, and that was just a no-go. Too high of miles. So I held out as I usually do. Right after that, they sent me an offer for 3.8 miles for $7. This is at a pizza place. They're usually pretty good. So we're gonna head over there, crossing my fingers the order is ready to go and we can get these wheels back to moving. Thank you. Hi, I have a DoorDash pickup for Andrew.
Yeah, can I see that?
Yeah. Find which pocket it's in. I like your shirt too. That's super cute.
Thank you. I'm more like a hippie, like rock.
I love it. I love the colors and everything. Okay, so there's the list.
For Andrew?
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. You too. Got the order and it was ready, which I absolutely love. Like I said, this restaurant is usually pretty good. So I love it when it's ready and we can get to going. Customer is 4 minutes, 1.7 miles. They did leave some really detailed notes of where their building is, as well as what their doormat is, which always helps, especially if it's a confusing apartment complex. I'm not sure which apartment complex this is, so we shall find out. We are on our way. Pizza order is dropped off. GPS took me right to their building. However, I could totally see how somebody could get confused, especially if you're newer to driving or maybe you're not familiar with this apartment complex, because the building number and apartment number is hidden behind a tree. I'm familiar with this apartment complex, so I know where the building number and apartment numbers are. They're right above the staircase, but you cannot see that from the road. I had to kind of walk up to the entrance to confirm that this was the right entrance, because there is another one. So I got up there, dropped off the order. Base pay for this order was $4. Peak pay was $2. Customer tipped $1, making the grand total $7. On the way here, Ubereats wanted to send me a shop and pay order, $6.66. However, the miles were 7.8. That is a backwards order. Like I said, sometimes there's a long line in there, sometimes they don't have items, so the pay really has to be worth it to you to take one of these orders. So that is a no-go for me. Miles are too high and pay is too low. So I'm gonna see what else I can get. I'm gonna leave you guys right here. I appreciate you guys riding along with me as always. Of course, if you enjoyed the ride along, please give this video a like, consider subscribing if you haven't already. Ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future notifications, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.